Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to Mirror Interpretation Todorova. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ioana and I am an interpreter located in USA, Colorado. And today I'm creating another medical interpreting practice for consecutive interpreting. I have my script here and I'm going to read for you. I'm going to start my timer. And today we're going to do a consecutive practice called COVID test. This is an European call. I advise you to take your pen and paper or notebook, and we're going to do some note taking in this one. There is some pretty long passages. Long is like 1/3 of a page. Just guys, be ready for it. This is actually a call that I did. I took all the private information out and we're gonna exercise together. So I hope you're ready and take notes and interpret. 3, 2, 1. What is your email address? So it's my last name at gmail.com. Thank you. And can you please tell me your birthday, Risto? Uh, 28th of January, 1977. Do you have your NHS number? Do you know it? Can you tell me? No, I don't know my NHS number. I don't know where is it. Oh, okay, ma'am. I just want to tell you, I want to let you know that I come here to work. I don't have any health problems. I'm 5 years here. I just work regularly with a number and employer, and everything is good with me. I never had any health problems or anything like that. This is the interpreter speaking. Please, sir, hold on while the lady is speaking and going on with the questioner, because there is quite a lot of questions. Ma'am, this is the interpreter speaking. I advise the person to hold on for you to ask the questions in order to fool the questioner. Go ahead, ma'am. Thank you, interpreter. Can you please tell me your ethnic group? Is it white Macedonian? Yes, white Macedonian, that's correct. I would like you to tell me your zip code. So it's HP112ST, a UK zip code. So interpreter, is it H as Hotel, P as Peter, 112, S Sierra, T as in Tango? That's correct, ma'am. And what's the house number? 155. And you registered on this address? Yes. Have you received a COVID vaccine? No, I have not done the vaccine. No. And do you have any COVID symptoms? No, I don't have anything. I don't have no loss of taste and smell, no fever, no chills. I'm functioning completely normally. I don't have nothing with my throat. I have absolutely no symptoms at all. So you don't have a cough? No, nothing. I feel completely healthy and normal. Okay, but we are going to advise you as a person who has a positive test. We believe that that is a positive test for some reason. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So it's your legal obligation to stay at home and self-isolate for your safety and the safety of others. Okay, I understand. Okay. Are you a parent of a children under 18? No, ma'am, I am not married. I am single and I live alone. The last date you should self-isolate is 1st of February of 2021. Yes, I know. The 1st of February. Yes. If you want, you can do so-called test on the day 6th, which is the 6th day for you. For you will be tomorrow. So if you have 2 consecutive negative tests, you can stop your self-isolation from day 6th, which for you is tomorrow on the 27th of January. I will explain you. Tomorrow for you will be day 5. So if you do the first test tomorrow and 1 test on Friday, which is gonna be your day 6, those 2 tests, if they're negative and you don't have a fever, for you, you can go out. So do you have so-called lactoflow test in your home? This is a COVID test. Do you have it? Is that a test to blow in it? No, this is a test that you can do at your home. It's called LactoPro test. And you can take the swab from your mouth and put it in a small bottle with a liquid. Oh, yes, I have those tests. Yes, I have it. And you have 2 tests that you can use Thursday and Friday. Yes, I have two tests that I can use. Great. Great. So for your period of a self-isolation, are you going to need some help? Are you still like someone to shop for your groceries or anything like that? I have a friend, he lives outside of my door. This is if I want him to buy any groceries. I send him money in his bank account and then he buys me wherever I want. Okay. Do you agree for me to send you a letter on your email where we're going to confirm this information that we talk about today and which days you can do those tests that I was talking about and when you can go out and when your self-isolation is going to be over? Yes, that's okay. I will wait for the test results to come through the mail. And if they're both negative, I know I can go out on Friday. Otherwise, I have to wait until the 1st. Yes, those two tests which you do at home, you should do it at home. And if they are negative, then you can go out. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So you don't have to do the PCR test, the one that you sent. You have to do the ones that you do at home. It doesn't have to go to the lab. You should only do the tests that you do at home, which you do it and the results come out immediately. Yes, okay, I understand. I can see it on the test if it's positive or negative. I completely understand what did you say. Great. Do you live with anyone or you live alone? I live alone here. Nobody's here. And since you arrived in the UK, you haven't had any guests? No, nobody. I'm alone, isolating at home the entire time. Have you been to work? No. I called my job and told them that I am here, but I have to self-isolate for 10 days as it is required when you fly from Macedonia. Also, I called them and I told them that I had that positive test and that I am at home self-isolating. They're aware, so I am all alone here. Where do you work, Christo? What type of job you do? I am at a store. I do work in a grocery store where I can put the merchandise on the shelves. So it's a food place, you know. But once I arrive, I called them and they knew I was self-isolating. So I'm not going to work. And they're aware that test was positive. So I called them and told them about the self-isolation for 10 days. So I will be at home for this and they're aware, they know. And how is called the store that you're working in? Morrison's. And when was your last day at work for Morrison? Is it was the 3rd of January before you travel home? Yes. And do you have a second job, Risto? No, just this one. I work here 5 days a week. And which date did you travel back to UK? On the 20th of January, and I am all the time at home. And so did you have a direct flight from Macedonia to your UK or no? Yes, I arrived with direct flight. I traveled with negative test and I had the mask all the time. I just don't know how this test come positive here. And how is called the city you take the plane from in Macedonia? What is the city name? The main city is Skopje, the capital. And all the passengers in the airplane had masks. Yes, the entire time everybody had a mask and they have to wear it all the time. And here in the airport, in which airport did you arrive in UK? Luton Airport. On the 20th, what time you get to the Luton Airport? 8:30 in the evening. And how is called the company that you traveled with? With Air. Oh, and do you know the number of the flight? Do you remember? Oh, I don't remember. I don't know it. Do you know your seat in the airplane? Did you sit in the middle, in the end, or in the beginning of the airplane? It was in the beginning, like 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that, between 8 and 10. And how did you travel from the airport to your home? I took a taxi and I got home. And did you travel with a mask? Yes. And I like to know, between the 8th and the 26th of January, did you travel in the UK somewhere? No, I have not traveled in the UK. I was on holidays outside of UK, so I haven't traveled here anywhere. Okay, and on which date did you fly to Macedonia? Was it on the 3rd? Yes, my flight was on the 3rd of January to Macedonia. Okay, please, may I ask you to do those 2 tests at home, one tomorrow and one on Friday. And if they are negative, you can end your self-isolation. If it's not, your self-isolation must continue until the 1st. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. May I ask you a question, ma'am? I want you to know that if I do have those negative tests results, I was just wondering where I have to provide those tests. Do I have to send a picture to anyone, or what shall I do to prove that they were negative? So if those tests are negative, you should register them at gov.uk. Okay. So there is a small barcode on the test bottle itself. If you scan it on your phone or device, it's going to take you to the website of gov.uk automatically. And when it takes you there, you just have to register it. Oh, thank you. Everything is clear to me now. So if you don't have a fever, the first test you do tomorrow, the second test you do on Friday, and if they are both negative, then you can go out on Friday. Okay, I understand. I will do it. And do you have any other questions for me today? Yes, no, ma'am, I don't have any other questions. If you do want to ask me something, please go ahead. I'm feeling very well. I have no problems with fever, cough. I'm just thinking how is possible this test come positive? It could be some kind of a mistake. Yes, it's possible to be some kind of a mistake. Yes, sometimes some test results can come as a mistake. I apologize for the inconvenience. But if you have 2 negative tests tomorrow and on Friday, you can go out. Okay, so I just want to tell you something, please. So you know, I just want to let you know that the first test, I actually did it today and sent it by post, so somebody can have the result. I didn't know that I have to do it at home and just register it, like you said. Is that going to be a problem? So if the test you send is positive, and they call you and they tell you that it's positive, you should call the phone number 199 and tell them that you have self-isolating from the 20th, so they can cancel the test result, so you can count your 10 days of self-isolation from the correct date. So if they call you with positive test, just tell that you self-isolate from the 20th, so they know that the first you can go out. Okay, thank you. So it's very important that you tell them that you haven't gone out and that you're just self-isolation. It's so important because if the result is positive, you must tell them that you have self-isolating at home all this time, so they don't think that you got COVID somewhere out. And important to clarify this when they call you. If they call you at home, just make sure you clarify that. Yes, I understand. So they can count the self-isolation from the right date. Thank you. So do you want to ask me anything else before I let you rest today? No, I think that's everything. I believe we say to each other all the important information. Okay, thank you very much for talking to me today, and I hope your test is negative. Have a great day. And that was everything, guys, for our COVID call. I'm apologizing. I started this recording and then I had one very long call that exhausted me, and I was not so focused, but I hope this thing would do for us. If you like this video and if you find it useful, please press like, share, and subscribe. And if you feel like I'm too fast in timing or too slow in timing, just let me know so I can adjust that, because I can do it even faster, but I know some languages require more time, so I'm not sure how to do it. So I hope you guys write me a comment below. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.